Hello, Michael Talbot-Kelly here. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited to tell you a little bit about what leaning in is, the philosophy, and how it actually works. So, we all know where it is in our life that we play small, collapse, retreat, run, lean away from, curl up, put walls up, get into our caves, cocoons. And we all know those areas with ourselves that we do that. And we know also those areas where we do that with others. And we also know where we do that in work, or we do it in any one of those areas or all of those areas. And sometimes when we do it in one area, we can do it in all sorts of other areas. So, the idea is behind leaning in is to mobilize an action, that courageous self that's inside of you. The courageous self is that part of us that has a tremendous amount of presence, a quality of presence and quantity of presence inside our hearts. We all know how to mobilize and engage with people, challenges, people, life, kids, work, addiction, cancer, bankruptcy, all sorts of things, and also the joy and the vitality and the intimacy and the courageous life that we want to be living, our meaningful, prosperous life. So leaning in is deciding, on one hand, we have to live every day differently. We have, the just vast amount of joy and vitality and intimacy and peace and courage and strength and love and beauty inside of us that, sometimes the world is on channel one. It's just one big pain in the butt, right? Like we're channel one. None of the symptoms of our addictions or our depressions, our anxiety, or our relationship patterns. They shouldn't be coming to us. We shouldn't be running into trouble at work, and we need to be, just living in the flow of life and all the rest of it. But sometimes we have to really take charge of things. Leaning in is about a philosophy, it's an attitude, it's a way of meeting that which comes to you. That which comes to you belongs to you. On channel one, no, I get that. Channel two, absolutely. If it keeps coming to you over and over and over again, it's the same knock on the door, it's the same postman, he's got a parcel, and you keep refusing to open the door, there's going to be a problem. It's going to keep coming. What if you opened the door, accepted, signed off for it, opened up that parcel? You'd be surprised. All the treasures that you've ever sought in your life, I've ever been desirous of, ever wanted in your life, are in the very cave of fear that we harbor inside of ourselves. So we're fundamentally courageous beings, but we sometimes get trained up or have experiences and very real trauma and challenges in our life that really retreat us into ourselves. We collapse. And this is very real. I am not for any reason saying that we don't fully acknowledge that, and I think that that's very true. So, we need to slow down, we need to challenge those areas, and we also then need to somehow find a way to befriend that, or to improve that, or to upgrade it, or to transform that, or to heal that, or to bring more meaningful prosperity to that. So today I want to challenge you to bring your greatest self, your greatest courageous self, your best self to those challenges that you're facing in your life. And also to the joy door, not just the challenge door, but to the joy door. Like really be courageous about leaning in and going after your meaningful life of prosperity, of intimacy, of connection, of love. And so my challenge for you is today, just treat everything that comes to you that it really does belong to you. On channel two. Channel one, the coffee going all over you from the barista, that's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be going, heading into yet another meeting, with AA because of your addictions. Channel two is, how do I really work with this? And how can I really show up with meaning and heart, with fierce gentleness? And find a way to be able to embrace all of that so that it can turn me inside out, bring more of my gifts out, bring more of who I am, and be able to, for me to be able to see for myself that I am this courageous, confident, and then sometimes, yes, very small and very wobbly and very vulnerable self. But I'm going to lean in anyway. one day at a time. That's my challenge to you. Lean in and do your best with what comes to you. Perhaps it belongs to you. Bye for now.